Hello everyone, you are welcome to I Plus Academy. Shall be taking a topic in mathematics, calculus. A topic in mathematics that cuts across so many fields of studies. For example, in engineering, in accounting, in medicine, and so many others. Calculus. It is a branch in mathematics that deals with continuous varying of quantities. It comes out also in A levels, in IGCSE additional mathematics. It comes out in so many fields of studies. It is divided into two, namely differential calculus and integral calculus. It's so important in life, in real nature. Now, differential calculus, one of them, we are going to be looking at it in series. Follow me as I take you through. Let's get started. Now, differential calculus deals with the rate of change of quantity to another. For example, if I have area of a tube, remember the formula for area of a tube is pi r squared. A tube has a circle, so pi r squared. So I can quickly say the rate at which area varies with radius becomes what? 2 pi r. We're going to be looking at more of this. But we want to quickly look at the differentiation from first principle. And the first principle says that whenever there is a small change in y, it will automatically lead to small change in x. So small change in y will lead to small change in x. So small change could also be this or sigma. So we're going to be looking at a question or two to illustrate that more. Let's look at this question. Question 1. If y equals 3x, find dy ds from first principle, or find the derivative of y equals 3x from first principle. Now, the first thing we do, we have y here, so there will be a small change in y. So we have y plus delta y. There will also be a small change in x, 3 into x plus delta x. Since we have bracket there, what do? Open up the bracket. So 3x plus 3 delta x. We have y plus delta y. It's so easy that if you can follow the full step, you can even pause the video and you continue with that. So delta y becomes what? 3x plus 3 delta x. You notice that what? Y will go to the other side, so we have minus y. Very good. So you recall from the value that we are given up there that delta y equals what? 3x plus 3 delta x. Our y that we are given equals to 3x, so minus 3x. So 3x minus 3x will give us 0, so we can cancel out that. So we now have delta y equals 3 delta x. Our aim is to calculate an exact value, dy dx. So before we can calculate dy dx, we need to know delta y over delta x. So divide by delta x, divide by delta x. So delta x cancel delta x. So we have delta y over delta x. So the next thing to do is to do the limit of the small change in y to small change in x as x tends to 0, and that becomes 3. Since there is nothing here, and since there is nothing here, so this one equals to now the exact value we are looking for, dy dx. And since there is no delta x here, so the answer is 3. So if you differentiate 3x, normally you will get 3. We will get to the techniques of differentiation soon. Now let's look at another question on this before we stop. I have y equals x squared. What does that law say again? The law says when there is a small change in y, it will automatically lead to what? Small change in x. Small change in x. So we have delta x. So if we expand this, you'll be getting x squared using your Pascal triangle or your binomial expansion plus 2x delta x plus delta x squared. If you want to know how to expand using binomial expansion, you can reach out to us. Well, now what's the next thing we do? Like we did in the first question, take y away, and that becomes x squared plus 2x delta x plus delta x squared minus y. So we have delta y will now be equals to what? X squared plus 2x delta x plus delta x squared minus y. Y is what? X, don't forget. So that now becomes what? Delta y will now be x squared minus x squared. That becomes 0. So we have 2x delta x plus delta x squared. So what's the next thing we do? Very good. Divide both sides by delta x, delta x, delta x. Delta x cancel one of delta x here. This one cancel this. So what's the next thing we do from what we did before there? It seems as saying limit of delta y over delta x at delta x tends to 0. Very good. And that becomes our exact value. So the answer will now be 2x plus delta x here is now 0. Therefore, dy dx is now equals to 2x. Meaning, if we differentiate x squared, you will get 2x. See you more in our next example. Thank you.